This is unbelievable. So you mean to tell me I was talking to myself? Oh my God. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. For a whole man. Yeah, I cannot believe this. Oh boy. Wow. I know, Danny. I know. At the whole hour. Holy Toledo. Okay. God dang. God dang. Man, if I would have went to my commercial break, we would have been here. I've been talking for a whole hour. Man, this is unreal. Ungodly. All right. Let's see here. I cannot believe this. Okay. All right. All right. Well, blooper for the blooper. No, so no one somebody. So, oh yeah, this is gonna be meme city. I know. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and talk. 56 minutes of total mute silence. Everybody watching my mouth move. Holy cow! All right, people. I'm gonna address, and I gotta do it even faster. Um, I'm gonna cut the video. I'm gonna cut it, and I'm gonna go straight to this, so people won't listen to this for a whole hour, so I can cut all that whole hour out. But basically, what I just said, and this has messed up my whole train of thought, everything. Um, what I did, what I showed you was a top wallets. Okay, I showed you the top wallets, and I wanted to go over that because I wanted to talk about the selling. Okay, and I wanted to address the wells in the room. And what I did was, man, boy, that done messed me up, man. God, oh, that done. But mm, mm. Lord have mercy. Jesus help me. Lord have mercy. Oh Lord. Okay. Let's see if we can get back on track here. All right. Okay. I wanted to look at the top four wallets. And when I looked at the top four wallets, I saw 8.92, 7.80, 6.25, 5.78, and 4.58. I saw those wallets. I saw a lot of people talking about the whales that are selling. And so I wanted to take a picture yesterday of those wallets, and then I wanted to come back to the deck screener, and then I wanted to go back and look at those top wallets again and just kind of see. And the reason I was doing that is because I wanted to see, I wanted to kind of point out to some of the new people these wallets right here. And now look at the first wallet, and I got to go back, but I saw 8.92, 7.0, 6.44, 6.25, 5.38. Okay. I saw their wallets and I looked at it. And what I saw was I saw where, we had some people at the top that were holding. They were holding. And I noticed that, people were kind of panicking about the whales that were selling. And what I saw was I saw where we had people who were holding at the top because they believe in the vision and of what we're talking about. This, I'm telling you, this really messed me up. A whole hour talking, and I was like, God, dog, this messed me up. All right. So what I wanted you to understand is that the one of the things I was looking at when I was talking about the legs of Teddy. Um, uh, man, this is messing me up. Okay. But what I was talking about with the legs of Teddy is understanding that, the passion here with Ted is to give Ted stronger legs. Okay. Um, the goal and the passion, what I have here is to make sure that when people come back to Ted, because right now what we do have some people in the middle that have sold. Okay. We got some people that came in at the 2 million mark. And so um, what I want people to understand is that I want to see Ted prices push through the roof. Um, I mean, through the roof. And the thing about it, when big buys come in, those prices go up. And so you're seeing Ted at the ground level floor. But each phase, Ted will get stronger and stronger and stronger. That's why I keep telling people, just buy the dip. Because those of you who came in to just buy the dip, buy the dip. And when you buy the dip, what happens is we have people that's held here. I mean, they've held. And the one wallet I was concerned about more was the 8.92, right? And so when I saw that wallet, I was concerned because I didn't know. And I was like, man, this is this project we're starting out, and I don't know, because that person could probably, hurt it. And so, but through the whole process, I kept saying, well, they just holding, they're holding. And so what I understood, it was, I, and you can go here, and this is for the new people. You can go here and you can watch. You got people at the top that understand the vision. They understand the whole vision of what we're doing here with TED. We're creating a place where people can invest in meme safely. Those people came in at 2 million and understood, and now you see that dip, buy the dip, because we got people in phase this in one that's looking at two. This is not about charts. This is about people. This is about the patterns of people. Okay. But their main mission, from what I'm understanding, and best, especially mine, is to go back, and we're going to push TED so high that people who sold at this level will regret they ever sold. And it's people that understand the phases of moving through. So now you have a group that comes in here and they hold, and then you get another group to come and just push them right up through the top. And then they kick over, and you just build the family, and it continuously builds. And what happens is now you're seeing people who have the ability that they understand that they can come in the foreground and see what's going on. This is not about building a get rich. That's not what it's about. This is about building a community where people can gain wealth, life-changing money to make changes in their family. Okay. And so there were a couple of things when TED first came out that, like for instance, there was supposed to be a marketing wallet. Okay. But to keep the stability of TED, when you move the money from here to a marketing wallet, just the movement causes a like a ripple in the whole thing. So you got to leave that wallet in place. Call it the focus on the dev wallet. You got to leave that in place. Okay. You leave that in place. That's some stability there. I had people who said, I was just talking to people in the group. They're like, burn the wallet. And then there was another point that people were talking to me saying, please don't do that, because now, that wallet that has that stability there, you get rid of that, it drives the price up, but the people at the top, now all they do is just sell. So I had to keep that in place. Okay. And so now you're looking at people who are at the bottom that's coming in, they're trying to buy the dip. Okay. You got the people at the top, they have those wallets, they're holding. So the people in the middle are benefiting more than anything right now, because it's like I can buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here, because the bottom is consistently trying to buy the dip and the top is just sitting there holding. And so what happens is the only way you get it pushed where you can kill that is you got to get that price like up. So that's when I keep telling you this is the house that TED built. You got to lay the foundation. You got to lay the foundation, and everything has got to support that foundation. And as it supports the foundation, it gets stronger and stronger. And what happens is now it comes to a point where that house is so strong, it just stands on it. It stands on its own. But you gotta get more. And one of the things I threw in the group, and the reason I threw in the group, because I was, every time there was a sell, you had a certain group of like a ripple effect there, that people kind of was like, oh, so somebody's selling. I threw out a question. I said, well, what if you can only buy three Solanas of it until it just hits the DEX and DEX Arena and market, only 3. Some people was like, yeah, let's do it that way. And then some people were like, no, I don't want to do it that way. All right. So you got a mix there. You got some people that said burn. Some people say don't burn. You got that mix there. You got some people that say, let more people in. and so you got all of that. But what you're seeing now is this is ground floor. Now, TED will never be like this. Like this level, it won't be here because we got people, we got some heavy hitters coming in. And my only concern with some of them heavy hitters was like, I was like, God, I hope they just don't, buy it all up. I'm telling you now, I'm concerned. I was concerned about that because, you know, I know they will make astronomical amount of money, but it's like, whoa, wait a minute now. You know, I, and that's crazy, but I'm thinking more longevity now. Um, the second thing I was looking at was with TED, the people who buy the dip. Okay, I said in video 4, uh, phase 2 supports TED. And so when I say phase 2 supports TED, that means Ted's gonna gain stronger legs here. I promise you that. My one of my goals is to push TED to the point that if people who sold will regret they ever sold at this level. And I'm not, that's not a threat saying you shouldn't take profit. That's not what I'm saying. But that's just an inner goal for me, the developer. I'm giving you something inside my head. To push TED sold to where people regret, like, God, dog, I sold it at this point and look at where it's at right now. I'm just telling you. And with each phase, he's gonna get stronger and stronger and stronger. And right now, I look at it, we got roughly about, I don't know how many eyes we got. I know roughly when I count the groups of what I see about 3,000 people. And then I don't know, out of 3,000, I only take about 10%, so about 300. And then I look at some of the retail people that I have even told about it, that have started downloading wallets, and it's like, hey, tell me how I can get it. Just tell me how. So instead of 100, I'm looking at 300. Then I'm looking at some people saying, I'm ready to throw this over here, and I'm ready to buy this much more TED and move this. So, I hear a lot. It's a lot of chatter in the background of what people are getting ready to buy, right? So I keep telling people, buy the dip. Now remember, I'm a developer, but I talk to more than one person in these groups. I talk to people outside. I talk to people in my community. So I talk to people, and a lot of people are trying to get in position. And so this is I'm giving you what's inside my head and what I'm seeing. I'm just sharing it with you. All right. I see people at the top when I look at this, and I took a picture yesterday and I wanted to show that to you. I see people at the top who got in with me in the beginning of the first part of this vision, and they understood that. And for them, what they saw exactly what we were doing. I see the people that's coming into the X Elite. They see exactly what's going on. So they're sitting there holding, right? Because they want it to be stable. And they're sitting there. Then you got people at the bottom that's buying in, trying to get in position, like, God, dog, I missed it. But now this opportunity, I can get it. Okay. But then you got the people in the middle right here. And I did it before. I said, throw the brick and hide the hand. And when I say throw the brick and hide the hand, here's what this means. You can have a group of people together, right? They're all in together. It could be one person that has a brick in their hand. They could just throw it up in the air. And then the brick comes down and hits one person. Boom. And everybody starts scanning. Somebody threw a brick. Oh, and everybody's running like crazy, panicking. But the person that threw the brick was right there. And they just threw it up in the air, and it caused a ripple effect. But the people in the middle right now, as you're buying a dip, and the people holding it at the top, the people at the bottom are trying to buy, and the people in the middle sitting there at $1 million, sell. This, sell. And but see, what happens is when you see that next wave come in under TED, that swinging there, as soon as they sell it this time, and they try to come back in, it's like, holy cow, they just dropped 2 zeros. That money ain't gonna be the same. That money not gonna be the same now. Now you can be trying to buy it because everybody that bought the dip, right there. That's and that's one of the things you got to see what the goal is with Ted. What the goal is. Um, the phases make it stronger. The phases build more wealth in the community. Uh, that was that's the roadmap. That was the one. You got to look at the roadmap. Create a community where people can make life changing money. And I'm looking directly at the camera when I tell you this because you got to understand charts can predict where they think something's going, but the one thing a chart can't predict is passion and heart. And here, that's what you get that right here. My goal is to see Ted Price so high that people who sold at this level will regret it. Will be like, oh my God, why did I sell there? I didn't know this was getting ready to happen. I didn't know he was going to do that. If I would have known that, man, I would have never sold there. I'm just trying to tell you. Right now, with Ted, there was no marketing while there was nothing. So everything you see right here, I had to pay out of pocket. Okay. So and I work a 9 to 5, y'all. Okay. But I had to pay out of pocket. So I had to get that. And then when it came to the marketing wallet, there's only 3 people that kind of donated. All right. I mean, the money's still there. We paid for the deck screen, an ad out of that. Okay. No personal money. The wallets, just look at the tops. Those wallets have been consistent all the way through. So we've had people taking profit here, not one down. Now here's why the only profit I've ever made right out of this whole thing is the people that come in through the subscriptions and the people who join the platform to get the information that I'm about to give to them. So here's what I'm trying to get you. Nobody joins a team unless they can benefit from it. I mean, that's the way of the world. Like in that case, like I told you, if people could benefit from the homeless person on the street that's down there, that's laying there, they'll be talking to them. Now people may go help, but you don't see people around there. People join stuff that they can benefit from. If it enriches me, then I want to hear about it. I want to know more about it. That's just life altogether, point blank. All right. So we got to understand that there are people that's coming here. They don't believe in none of this vision. They just want to make the money and leave. That's part of it. Understand that. I don't expect everybody to see the whole picture, So when you say you want to grow in masses, you want to expand, part of the expansion is dealing with the multitudes. And the multitudes come. Everybody doesn't have the same vision. But the thing about, I do understand when some people take profit. But as I told you, each phase, Ted, gets stronger and stronger and stronger to the point where this community here, when you invest, you make money. You come and it's a never ending cycle. And the one thing you got to have with any project, the devs got to believe in the project. The people don't have to believe in the project. The people just got to see it work. The devs got to believe in the project. He's got to believe in it. He can't abandon it when it go down, and he can't leave it when it goes up. He's got to be stable he's got to be stable in that. You understand? And so that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. So when I see it sell, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy more. That's fine. But phase 2, you can sell, but boy, that buy-in is when you come back, it's gonna be what in every phase will raise the next. Every single one. To the point where everybody's making money. Everybody. This is this is a whole different sector when you come into me. I don't know what you call this, but you got memes that you go by and you sit there and you wait a year, 2 years or so, and it runs. All right. Then you got some you get in and it runs up, and then that's it. This one right here, this is where we come, we talk. The developer gets information from the people. I listen to what you're saying. The building, the structure of it is coming from you. You're just telling me about it. That's all you're doing. You're just telling me about it. I went on, I could go through every wallet here, and I could take every single one and go through it. And this is like, okay, this person sold, this person took a profit, this person moved over here. And even when people pointed out, like, well, how could they sell this amount of money? So I went to Pump.Fund because they told me they got hacked, right? And so I went there and I looked at the LPs, and I saw on the holders list, I saw, okay, this is one of the things I looked at, the liquidity. And I said, okay, the liquidity was 99.97. So they kept what point? I mean, 03, or if they did, that still was only like $21,000. Okay. And so if I burned 0.02, then the other part had to be in the Dale's wallet. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's a stable wallet. The liquidity they put in, that's been locked and burned. It's just not as much as like 14 million. You understand? But the thing about what I'm talking about is just building more. You'll see that later. When the phases roll out, people are going to say, now I see, now I get it. Wow, I should have bought the dip then, because I didn't know they were about to do this. I didn't know they were about to drop that in there. Now, when you look at the market cap now, you're like, holy Toledo. You're on ground floor. And so this is a process of being being built. The channel is continuously growing. I want the channel to reach astronomical numbers to where this community, when we say we're getting ready to launch it, where people start like licking their chops, like it's go time. I want to see it. I want to see people make life-changing money, so they're able to make changes in their community, their family, their kids, all of that. I want to see that. And so the only way you can do that, I can't, the bumps, the ups, the downs, I got to rock with it. You don't have to rock. I'm a rock with it, because I believe in what I'm doing now. I believe in it. So I got to see it work. I just got to. And I've told people in our community, and I'm bringing them all in because I see a bigger picture here. And there are some people in here that see a bigger picture also with me. So those of you who just come in are the newbies that have come in. And those of you who see lucrative opportunity, I understand, all a part of it. I welcome everybody. I welcome the whole group. And that way we can continuously grow, we can continuously get bigger, and we can continuously rock. Okay. I wish I heard everything I said in the beginning. I understand, but I don't. I wish I had, hey, you know what? Lesson learned. Now I know. Look down at your mic. I thought the mic was on. The mic was off, and I was deep. Well, I was into it, and now I just sit back. That really messed me up, people. God, though. All right, and I put my glasses on. I have my phone here. Just look at the comments, and so I probably done been mean of the whatever. Golly, well, y'all watching me grow. Y'all watching me grow. Lord have mercy. This hour and 20 minutes and 55 minutes of complete silence. Y'all some good people though. Y'all talk y'all talked about me, but Anyway, we're gonna take a few breaks. We're gonna come back. I would have had time to go through the comments. I was looking for it, but I don't see it. But Lord have mercy, Jesus help me, Lord. Let's take a few breaks. We'll be right back after these short commercials.
TED meme coin on Solana has been smashing the charts with record gains and mass adoption. The new meme coin on Solana. Before you buy, just know on Solana, there is only one TED. They may try to imitate, but can never duplicate. TED, we're here, baby. The party has just begun.
Make sure you hit that subscribe and hit that bell notification, as it helps the algorithm grow. And if you want to follow me on any other platforms, you can follow me by typing in Crypto Secret X. Now, let's talk crypto. All right. So I'm back here. And I tell y'all, man, God almighty, Lord have mercy. Oh, Jesus help me. Listen, but the biggest thing I do want you to understand is the reinvestment in TED, from my part, and now I'm understanding other people that believe in it, is going to be tremendous. If I was a billionaire, millionaire, I would have done that. But the thing about it is that I see the progression, and I see where each phase makes Teddy get stronger. And so where you see like some of these swings where people, they pull out like, $12,000, $13,000. Okay. Now listen to what I'm telling you. They're pulling this out. Okay. And then all of a sudden you see it bounce back to $1 million, and then they pull out a little bit more, and then they bounces back to $1 million. Each phase, it's going to be very difficult to do that because of what is going to go into TED. That's what I want you to say. What's going to go into it is that now where the baseline is here, that baseline won't be there anymore. That baseline won't be there anymore. And because that baseline won't be there anymore, it's going to be, and make sure my mic on, it's going to give us the opportunity to people who are coming in now that's buying the dip, we can also take care of them and help them gain money too. You see, I told you this is about creating a community of wealth builders so people can make life-changing money. And so in order to do that, I got to make millionaires. We got to have them in this group. And so, so in other words, it pushes the multitude. But what you're seeing now is just the growth. You're seeing just the growth of a different kind of meme. This is not the typical meme. This is a growth of a community that I just see where, hey, we all can eat, but it's a growth process. Now we got to go through a few of the bumps, and if those people at the top that's holding there, they understand that. Okay. Now the swing traders, they don't give a crap about this. They're like, man, I'm just here to make money. Wish y'all well. Get off my back. Keep it moving. I'm just trying to make some cash. Understand that. But the people who come in to the X Elite over there, some of y'all have told me y'all paid $97. The membership on, when I look at it, says $60. Okay. That's that right there. Those people are saying, hey, we see a bigger vision here. Okay. And it's open to anybody. It's open to anybody. But what I'm trying to tell you is they see a bigger vision here. And so, some of them even say, hey, I get this. I want to drop this back in the TED. And what happens is each phaser, he gets stronger and stronger. So now when you see this market cap right here, and then you go back, those people who are buying now, that's coming in, it's like, hey, man, I'm trying to make, they may not have much money to put in. They may have a few $100, a few $20 or $30. They haven't. Now you got people saying, you know what? we was there. We was at ground floor. We just got in with him in the beginning and we made crazy amounts of money. And we understand it. And now we're going to make more. But you know what? Because I know what it was like when I was there too. Now I'm going to come and help sustain that even more. And that just draws more eyes. The Telegram group going to get bigger and bigger because people are going to see, because you're going to start telling people, hey man, I went over there and I'm telling you, man, them jokers help you make money over there. Life-changing. Life-changing. And in the beginning of any business, you got to understand you're not going to make money in the beginning. And if that was the case, when it first ran up, I would have been gone. See you later. Sayonara. I'm still here. Still here. I look at all those wallets. I'm in all my wallets. Them people who got in with me, they still here. There's no meme out here that you can say that people, and I saw what that Ty Wallet made, that people will have that much money in there and not take none of it out. Boy, they got to really believe in that vision. They got to really see it to be able to do that. Now, everybody else is coming now, but they got to really believe in it. They got to see it. And so, but they also understood what I talked about when I said, hey, if you can catch on to this, you'll see where it's going to work, but it's a process. And when I'm saying the process, I'm not talking about 5 or 6 months, man, 12 days. And then now we've got more people wanting to come in. The only thing I'm nervous about is I'm nervous about some of the big shots that have said they want to come in now. And I'm trying to tell them, no, you can't, don't buy that much. That I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been sitting here like spinning my wheels on this. Like, don't buy that much. Like, I understand. And then I hear what, I'm gonna put this over here. I'm like, and I hear all this chatter in the background of people saying, hey, I'm getting my money ready for this, and I'm gonna put more in the tail, I'm gonna buy tail. Like, all that chatter. I'm like, yeah, I got you. But I want you to, I'm telling them, and see that what they're seeing is that people who saw it in the beginning, they're like, okay. So now we understand that you're not abandoning the project and you have a bigger vision to see this project grow in a whole different type of capacity. And now, you've seen people come on the AMAs and you've heard people talk now. And they weren't talking like, hey, Chris, how you doing, man? Great project. They were like, you know what? When I first came in, I thought this whole thing was sketchy. I didn't believe it. I put it in my fact checker over here. It read like, the score was way low. You had people over here that the liquidity wasn't locked. I mean, I got that. That's what I got. And I just had to sit there and take it in and understand it. And that's not complaining, because if you're going to sit in a chair, you better be willing to take the heat too. You can take the praise, but you better be willing to take the heat too. So you got to take it from both sides. And so the whole time you've heard that, but then you also heard, but then after I got in, I saw, hey man, this ain't bad. And we made this and we made that. And I put a little bit here and I made that. Now you're hearing that. So now those people have told other people. And the thing I'm worried about is, okay, don't throw that much. Like, I'm gonna put this much money, and I'm like, don't do that. Like, please, like, I'll need it to be like, I don't want it to be like that, And so that's why I threw in a group. Should it be limited? And then somebody said, no, don't do that. We like the way you're doing it now. Don't change it. Like, let people have the freedom to buy what they want to buy. And so that's the things I've been wrestling with. Then I told somebody, I said, hey, what if I just burn the entire wallet, and have a big burn ceremony? They were like, yeah, do it. And then I got a call. As soon as I started talking that, I got another call. Somebody said, please don't do that, because that is the stability of it. And if you do, you just actually X yourself out. Yeah, you drive the price up, but now you got people that just you drive everything up, and then now everybody just abandoned. So I'm taking in a lot of stuff, and I'm hearing from different points of view, people talking. I don't know nobody else's. There's no mean. I don't know if you can call Bonk up and say, "Hey, let's talk. Let's sit down and talk what y'all doing." I don't know if you can call Pepe up and say, "Let's talk." Shield, Dogecoin. I don't know. You can't. I don't know. You just can't. But my thing is, uh, there is growth, and like I said, even with Ted right now, when I look at it, I'm saying it ain't coming back to that, man. Oh no, they just wait. I just want to see the chat when they say, "Man, you know what? Dang, I should have been a little bit more patient here. I should have bought the dip." That's all I had to do was just buy the dip. I didn't know they were going to do that for us. I didn't know that this thing is about taking care of the people as they come through and graduating them along, moving them step by step. It's about a community. It's not about the person. It's about the community. It's not about the picture. It's what the picture signifies. It's about graduating people along. It's about people that may only have $100 here. The next time they got 1,000. Next time they got 10,000. Next time they got 20,000. And it just continuously goes. But you got to have people that believe in it. And that's the ones I'm talking to. The ones that come in and say, "Hey, man, I'm trying to make a little money. I'm trying to get out." I understand. You're going to get those people too. Because when people see something that's lucrative and they can benefit from, they're going to come in. They're going to come. That's fine. But I also know this. If you provide good customer service, that's all you got to do. Provide good customer service. They can go somewhere else. Y'all probably did. They can go somewhere else. They can go by. And if it's not like what they saw there, they'll always come back. Good customer service. All you got to do is provide great customer service and raise the bar so high that if they do go somewhere else, they'll say, "It wasn't like that." I think I'm just going back to that restaurant because I like the way they cook the salmon. I like the way they fry the chicken. I like the way they serve. I like the way they keep their hands clean. I went there, they just didn't provide the same service. And when you provide the same service, you don't mind paying because the quality of service is there. Okay. That's what I want to see happen. I want to see so much pressure put that if y'all gonna go, I wanted to be where that Crypto Secret X, that whole TED community, it's like, we gotta try. That's been a little too much pressure right there. And I'm gonna tell you, when you start putting pressure is when people are having a lot of success, and then you start seeing people openly start publicly criticizing it. You know why? Because you start putting a lot of pressure on people. That fourth quarter pressure, applied pressure. So, hey, here's what it is. We're in growth. Buy the dip, people. Not financial advice. I got to say that. I don't know why. I think you got to say it on YouTube. I never knew why we had to say it in the video. But it's not financial advice. It's what I'm going to do. Buy the dip. Get ready. Get in position. Incoming. That's all I got to tell you. Incoming. Now, it's up to you. Whether you believe it or not, it's not my job to convince you. That's not my job. My job is just, I'm just going to tell you what I see. Now, it's up to you whether you believe the message or whether you don't. That's it. So, it's a lot of stuff being thought in the background. Let's see here. Man, I got to roll, man. Dang, boy. 55 minutes of silence. Lord have mercy. All right, people, I'm trying to see if we got any new members. And let's see. We got Aaron. God, Aaron paid $2 to tell me it was no sound. Yeah, Aaron, you good to go, man. Matter of fact, Aaron, Lord. Hold on, Aaron. I got to give you a round of applause, man. That's good stuff. We paid $2. Learning, man. Y'all growing with me. Y'all are growing with me. I know. Let's see here. Let's see. We got another super chat. Number check. No sound. $5. God dog. Lord have mercy. Well, we got some good people in here. Gotta give them a round of applause. All right. People's been real. It's been real. It's been real. We had people give a super chat to tell me there's no sound. Lord have mercy. I know the people who just came in that y'all probably told, hey man, the Dale's on. Go hear him. They're like, this him? Man, I am out of here. Lord. All right, man, but I'm gonna cut it down so we can so it won't be, because I know somebody probably take it, screen record it, drop it in, and then say, hey, the dev is giving us a message, and then they post it, and everybody's gonna start. Man, I cannot believe that. That messed me up, people. That really messed me up. All right, see, that's Lord. Okay, man. I got to get out of here, man. But I always want to tell you, you never learn how to swim without jumping in, and you never climb a mountain without stumbling. This is Chris Carter with Crypto Secret X. I am out.
War's over, but a soldier on, still battling the ghost long. Still struggling to see the signs, too heavy for a heart like mine to say.